Hey y'all. So my name is Blessed Kenya, and I just want to share some things that's kind of been on my mind a lot lately. So I want to talk about mommies, mothers. I've been hearing a lot of mothers within the past few months say, "Oh, I hate my kids," or "I hate kids," or their own children, how they hate their own children, and I'm thinking like, wow. Why do you hate your own kids? Hate is a really strong word. That's a strong disdain, a strong dislike for your children. And I just want to share something that I've learned as a mother, as a parent. I have an 18-year-old and I have a 6-year-old. I have a teenager and I have a toddler. And let me tell you, it is the best and challenging of both worlds to have a teenager and a toddler. And I had to learn to navigate that. And that's something I had to learn. It's not the children, it's not them, it's not to blame them, it's me. I had to learn to adjust myself to my children. I had to learn to humble myself with my children. So with my older son, who's very reserved and he doesn't talk much, I had to learn to adjust myself. And it's just really a matter of training your children. Sometimes I sit my oldest son down, or it's not really just purposely taking them to the side and say, hey, we're gonna do this. Little thing throughout the day. He comes home, hey, how was your day? Good. How was school? Good. Well, he's in college now, but still. You could say, tell me one thing about your day you like. Tell me one thing you didn't like. He would tell me like, oh, I like today that we had French fries at lunch and I didn't like that we had hot dogs. Weird, but at least he shared something. And then there's a point where he starts to share more. Mothers, learn to be more patient with your children, because with a son like that who doesn't tell me things, it frustrates me. Yes, it does. But I'm not going to say, oh, I hate my son because he's not doing what I think he should be doing. He's not behaving how I think he should behave, or like other friends. My little one is feisty and he's bold, and he will tell me like it is, like, mommy, you shouldn't have did that because this and this and that and da da da. And I'm like, oh, okay, son. I'm not too big to say sorry to my children, because I do make mistakes as a mother, as a parent. Mothers don't always know best. Parents, we don't always know best. We do make mistakes. My little one as well. I take little moments and opportunities throughout the day just to teach him, okay, son, all right, when this person pushed you out on your lunch line, this is how you handle it. Not through fighting, not through, well, cursing. I just teach them like, okay, humble yourself, take a step back, think before you speak. I always teach my children how to make good decisions. As mothers, when we learn how to be more prudent, when we learn how to take our frustrations out in the right manner, then we can help our children as well. I think sometimes as mothers, the reason why people say that they hate their children is because their children really aren't behaving how they think they should behave. The children really aren't behaving how they feel the children should be behaving. Like, oh, I want my son to be an A student. We all want that. I want my son to be well behaved, or daughter would be behaved. We all want that. I want her or him to do this and that. And if they don't, and their children start rebelling against what the parents think that the child should be doing, we don't like it. We ourselves as parents need to learn how to release our frustrations, how not to snap at the child, how to praise the child when they're doing something good, and not to always scold them when we think they're doing something that they shouldn't do. Learn to discipline your child correctly. Learn to not always beat. Sometimes sometimes take things away. My oldest son, I will have to take things away from him sometimes. It's just a matter of me. That's my whole point to this thing, is me. It's not my child. It's not my oldest son. It's not my little one. Yes, children have their things that we need to teach them, but it's me. Once I changed as a parent, my relationship with my children changed. And that's the main point to all this. Once I shifted how I thought towards each of them, our relationships really changed. So that's something I just want to share with mothers. Once I learned more what love was and is, it helped me to love my children more. Once I learned to have more patience, I don't, every little thing. I used to, oh my goodness, fight every little thing. I'm fighting, I'm speaking, and this, and I had an answer for everything. Sometimes just shut up. It's okay. Sometimes just, okay, daughter, okay, son, and take a step back and assess it well, and then come back to it. You don't always have to fight at that moment, and you don't always have to fight. Sometimes you just, you know what, God, help me. God, I need your help here, God. And he will give you the things that you need. So I just want to share that quick tidbit. Learn to love on yourself more as a mom. Take care of yourself more. Do things for yourself more. And then pour that love upon your child and watch the child shift and change. Love you.